Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the chapter which we are going to learn today is trigonometry. So I hope all of you know the 6 basic trigonometric functions, which are sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta. Now, how do these 6 trigonometric functions arrive? Actually, they are defined on the basis of a right angle triangle, and now I will also show you that proof. If we have a right angle triangle ABC, okay, ABC, angle B is the right angle, okay, angle B is equal to pi by 2. So in this right angle triangle ABC, let's call this hypotenuse as H and these two sides as L and B. Okay. So now let's define the 6 trigonometric functions on the basis of this triangle. Okay. So sine theta is defined as and now which one will be considered theta? Let's consider angle C as theta. So then sine theta is equal to L by H. So for sine theta, hypotenuse will be below and above will be the side opposite to that considered angle, and then cos theta will be the other side by hypotenuse, so it will be B by H. Tan theta will be the side opposite to the angle by the side adjacent to the angle. Okay, so L by B, no hypotenuse for tan theta. And now cosec theta, I hope you are able to see cosec theta. So cosec theta, this is actually the reciprocal of sine theta. So what will be cosec theta? Cosec theta will be H by L. Now sec theta. Sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. Okay. So this is H by B, and tan theta it is the reciprocal and cot theta. Cot theta it is the reciprocal of tan theta. It is B by L. So I hope you have got the idea how these 6 trigonometric functions are defined on the basis of a right angle triangle. Okay. Now there are some basic formulae, and I will write 3 of those basic formulae here, like sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1, and third one is cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. You can easily prove this also. See, sine square theta plus cos square theta. So what is sine square theta? If you remember, sine square theta is L square by H square, and cos square theta is B square by H square. So these two will make it L square plus B square by H square, and L square plus B square by Pythagoras formula we get what is L square plus B square? It is H square. So H square by H square, which gives us 1. So you have proved this identity. Now this formula also you can easily prove like this, and this also. I think these two you can do it yourself. Okay, these 3 formulae are very much important, and they will be very much helpful in all problems of trigonometry. So you should always try to remember these three formulae by heart. Okay. Now coming to the signs of the trigonometric function, that is whether they will be positive or negative, when they will be positive, when they will be negative over the course of 360 degree. Now we will realize that. Okay, so let's draw a circle. Okay. This is the origin. This is the origin, and now this is the first quadrant, this is the second quadrant, this is the third quadrant, and this is the fourth quadrant. Okay, so now I hope you know that for first quadrant angle varies between 0 to 90. For second quadrant angle varies between 90 to 180. For fourth quadrant the angle will vary between 270 and 360, and for the third quadrant it will vary between 180 and 270. Okay, now just remember this thing A S T C. What does this thing signify? A S T C. See, A stands for all, A stands for sine, T stands for tan, and C stands for cos. So in the first quadrant, since it's A, it means actually whatever is written in that quadrant, it means those trigonometric functions are positive in that quadrant. So in the first quadrant all 6 trigonometric functions are positive. In the second quadrant sine is positive, that means cosec will also be positive because cosec is just a mere reciprocal of sine, and all the other 4 are negative. In the third quadrant tan is positive, that means cot will also be positive, other 4 negative, and in the fourth quadrant cos is positive, so that means sec will also be positive and the other 4 will be negative. Okay, so remember this thing ASTC. You can remember this in many ways. One easy way is all school to college. Okay, so based on what I have taught you, let's solve something. Okay, can you tell me what is sine of pi plus theta? I hope all of you know that pi means 180 degrees. So what is sine of pi plus theta? Remember that ASTC thing. Okay, ASTC. So where is pi? Pi is this thing, negative x-axis. Okay, so sine of pi plus theta means pi plus theta. So in the third quadrant, what is sine? It's negative. So simply write, close your eyes and write minus sine theta. Okay, tan of pi plus theta. Again this third quadrant, tan is positive. Simply write tan theta. Cos of two pi minus theta. 2 pi is positive x-axis. Beneath this minus theta means just remember this, plus theta means in anti-clockwise direction, and minus theta means in clockwise direction. Okay, minus theta means this one, clockwise direction, and plus theta means anti-clockwise direction. So 2 pi minus theta. Fourth quadrant, what is C? C is positive here, so it will be simply cos theta. So now solve another challenge here. Express tan theta in terms of cos theta. For this you have to remember the three basic formulae which I wrote at the beginning of the chapter, and also the reciprocals. Okay, so express this. Actually this is a class 10 level question, but since I am beginning the chapter today, so I am giving a few introductory questions before I move on to the more detailed parts. Okay. So pause the video and solve the challenge. I am also giving you the solution. So tan theta you can write it as root over sec square theta minus 1, and sec square theta is 1 by cos square theta, so root over 1 by cos square theta minus 1. So this is root over 1 minus cos square theta by cos theta. This is equivalent to tan theta. Okay. Now I am giving you another problem. So solve this. Find 2 into sin to the power 6 theta plus cos to the power 6 theta minus 3 into sin to the power 4 theta plus cos to the power 4 theta. Solve this. Again use the first three basic formulae. Pause the video and complete the challenge. Meanwhile, I am also giving you the solution. So just see this. Sin to the power 6 theta plus cos to the power 6 theta, we can write this as sin square theta plus cos square theta whole cube minus 3 sin square theta cos square theta into sin square theta plus cos square theta. We are just using the formula of a cube plus a plus b whole cube. A plus b whole cube is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. Okay, now sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. You have got it from you should have got it from the first formula. Okay, so here it becomes 1, here it becomes 1, and so we get it 1 minus 3 sin square theta cos square theta. Same for the second expression, sin to the power 4 theta plus cos to the power 4 theta. Now we are using the formula of a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So sin square theta plus cos square theta whole square minus 2 sin square theta cos square theta. Again sin square theta plus cos square theta becomes 1, and so this becomes 1 minus 2 sin square theta cos square theta. Now just 2 into this minus 3 into this. So that will become 2 minus 6 sin square theta cos square theta minus 3 plus 6 sin square theta cos square theta. So 6 sin square theta cos square theta gets cancelled, and 2 minus 3, this is minus 1. So minus 1 is the answer. I think you have got it. Minus 1 is the answer of this whole expression. Simple. Only formula of a plus b whole square, a plus b whole cube, and sin square plus theta, sin square plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Just using these three concepts. Now let's move to some advanced concepts. Okay, till now what we learned that was mostly of class 10 level. A few new things. Now we will learn quite a few new things. Okay. So now we will learn about compound angles. Okay, trigonometric ratios of compound angles. See, this trigonometry chapter is very much important for not only for maths but also for all other subjects. This chapter is also very much useful in physics and for JEE, WBJEE, JEE Advanced, JEE Mains, WBJEE boards. Everywhere trigonometry is important. Okay. Compound angles. Now these will have quite a few formulae. The proofs. There are proofs for each and every formulae, but the proofs, since they are quite cumbersome, so we don't need them for our exam purpose, and so I'm not teaching you them teaching you these proofs here. I'm just using the formula. So let's learn about compound angles now. These are the important formulae here. Sine of a plus b is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Sine of a minus b is equal to sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Cos of a plus b is equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. For cos, if the compound angle has plus, then the formula will have minus, opposite. And for sine, if it is plus, here also plus. Okay. So cos of a plus b is equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. And cos of a minus b is equal to cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Now for tan a plus b is equal to tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b, and tan of a minus b is equal to tan a minus tan b by 1 plus tan a tan b. Actually, you can only remember 3 formulae out of these. If you remember a plus b, then a minus b will automatically come. You can just put minus b in place of b. See, sin a plus b is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Now sin a minus b, we can write this as sin of a plus minus b, and then put minus b in place of b in this equation. So this will become cos of minus b. Cos of minus b is same as cos b. Okay, and sin of minus b is minus sin b. So the minus sign comes here. Yes, one more thing which I forgot to tell you. For sine of minus theta is equal to minus theta. Cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. And tan of minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. So for sine and tan, if the theta is negative, then for sine and tan, if we change the sign of the angle, then the sign of the value will also change. But for cos, the value remains same irrespective of the sign of the angle. Actually, in functions you will learn this thing. This is why sine and tan are called, sin x and tan x will be called as odd functions, because sine of minus x is equal to minus of sine x, and cos x will be called as even function because cos of minus x is equal to cos x. That's a different thing. So now remember these 6 compound angle formulae. Actually, we have 2 more formulae. Those 2 are sine of a plus b into sine of a minus b. You can actually evaluate from here only. What will we get? We will get sine squared a cos squared b minus cos squared a sine squared b. Okay. So cos squared b we can write as 1 minus sine squared b. So sine squared a minus sine squared a sine squared b, and here again cos squared a we can write as 1 minus sine squared a. So sine squared a sine squared b will get cancelled, and what remains is sine squared a minus sine squared b. And another formula which is there, just note this down, then I will write another formula. I hope you have taken it down. This will be another formula, cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b. Again, just multiply it, you can get the answer. Cos squared a cos squared b minus sine squared a sine squared b. Let me take cos squared b is equal to 1 minus sine squared b. So that will give me cos squared a minus cos squared a sine squared b. Okay, and since we have got sine squared b here, so we can't remove sine squared b from here. So we will substitute sine squared a as 1 minus cos squared a, and that will give us minus sine squared b plus cos square A sin square B. So cos square A sin square B gets cancelled, and what remains is cos square A minus sin square B. So cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B, it is cos square A minus sin square B, and since we can write this as actually 1 minus sin square A, and this we can write as 1 minus cos square B. Okay, so we can also write this as cos square B minus sin square A. Okay, so whatever we have learned about compound angles, from that let's solve one problem here. Okay, prove that tan 70 degree is equal to 2 tan 50 degree plus tan 20 degree. Prove it. You have to use only the compound angles formulae, and if necessary then those basic formulae or the reciprocals thing which I told you at the beginning of the chapter. So prove it. Pause the video and complete the challenge. Meanwhile, I am also giving you the solution. See, tan 70 degree we can write as tan 50 degree plus 20 degree. Then use the compound angle formula. And, what was the formula? Tan A plus B is equal to tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. So tan 50 plus tan 20 by 1 minus tan 50 tan 20. Now tan 70 degree minus tan 70 degree tan, we are just multiplying this to multiplying the denominator with that. So tan 70 degree minus tan 70 50 20 is equal to tan 50 plus tan 20. Now see here tan 70 into tan 20, it is 1. Why? Tan 70 is we can write as cot 70 because we can write as cot 20 because tan 70 because tan theta is equal to cot of 90 degree minus theta. So tan 70 we can write as cot 20 degree, and cot 20 into tan 20, it will always be 1 because these are reciprocals, so their product will be 1. Okay, and then here it's tan 50 plus tan 20, so we are getting tan 70 minus tan 50 is equal to tan 50 plus tan 20. So tan 70 is equal to 2 tan 50 plus tan 20. This is the proof. Just note it down. Now I will give you another problem. If a plus b is equal to 45 degree, prove that 1 plus tan a into 1 plus tan b is equal to 2. Prove it. I am also doing the solution here. See, a plus b is equal to 45 degree. So we can write tan a plus b is equal to 1, and now use formula of tan a plus b. Tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b is equal to 1. So just cross multiply this. What will we get? Tan a plus tan b is equal to 1 minus tan a tan b. Then we are bringing tan a tan b on the LHS. Okay, so plus tan a tan b is equal to 1. Now just add 1 on both sides of the equation. So we will get tan a plus 1 plus tan b plus tan a tan b, and on the RHS we will get 2. So now if you factorize this, you will get this thing. Just see, 1 plus tan a, 1 plus tan b is equal to 2. Clear? So I think it's enough for today. In further videos I will teach about some more topics of trigonometry like multiple angles, submultiple angles, transformation formulae and all those. So this is enough for compound angles. If you like my video, please press the like button and please share it with your friends, and please subscribe my channel. And if you wish to receive further notifications from my channel, don't forget to press the bell icon. So feel free to ask your doubts in the comment section. We will soon meet in the next video. Bye bye.